Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Currently at this moment it doesn't have a name. I haven't decided one for it yet, but this is my first ever video and filming video, and you will know the name once it's up and once I've decided it. So my name's Sarah. I am 32 and I have been cash stuffing for about 6 years. Maybe even longer, to be fair. I thought that I'd do this video first just to introduce myself and to show you my binder setup. Not that it's really set up, but just to kind of introduce myself, because I thought just going straight into a cash stuffing, you might think, oh, well, there's money in them envelopes, have I missed a video? And it's just because obviously I've been doing this for so long. I just thought I'd catch you guys up with kind of the situation I'm in at the moment, well, the stage that I'm at the moment. So bear with me because it's my first ever video, and I'm excited, but I'm a little bit nervous. I really just decided to push myself to do this because I've watched so many inspirational budgeters. I'm just going to name a couple just because I absolutely love them. But I don't know if you've heard of the Budget Mum. She's an American lady that does budgeting, and she was the one that helped me pay off about £30,000 worth of debt just by doing her method. I didn't do the tracking as much. I kind of adapted it to the way that I prefer doing it, but I got out of a lot of debt with her. She's a lovely lady. And then I found Budget with Ira, and well, he's just incredible. So you will recognise a couple of his things from his shop from my binders as well. And then I shortly after him found Iris Budgets, who is just absolutely incredible. She's a real inspiration to me in a lot of different things, and I find that I work a little bit similar to her, but in most of her videos she always says, like, if she can cash stuff, you can cash stuff, you know, even the making the videos part. And I just thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit on here and speak to nobody probably, and to my neighbours, probably sound like I'm going crazy because I'm not outside, but I'm in like my office, like an outdoor shed basically, so they'll probably think I'm going crazy. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. I have 3 children. I am not a single mum, but financially my children are dependable on me, in terms of when they're at mine. So I co-parent 50-50 with their dad, which I'm incredibly lucky with. I know that a lot of people don't get the same opportunity. So half the time they're at his, half the time they're at mine. It was a massive adjustment, but that was about 3 years ago. I have got my head around it a little bit now, and it gives me the opportunity as well to work every other weekend. So I'm fortunate that I have a full-time job. With my full-time job I can do extra work, and I also have a job sometimes that I can pick up on a weekend where I used to work, so I still go back there. So there's always room in my budget where I can get more money if I'm needing it that month. Again, like I said, quite fortunate in that sense. So I'll go through my binders and I'll stop waffling. Okay. So I decided to go for the clear binders just because I like the look of them. I just need to make some, what are they called? Like dashboards on the front or something, just so I know which one's which, because from this angle they all look exactly the same. But what I tend to do is I have this one which I split up all my money into. So I've got, if you can even see, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, pocket money, which is obviously empty, and back to bank. So I have just stuffed week 4 and I will get paid next week, and then these will all get filled up again. So then ready for me to do some more videos. So I apologise if any of this is out of focus, if you can see my nose in it, if half of it's missed off the screen. This is the first time I've done this, so bear with me. Yeah, so that's that binder. The reason why, the things that I end up splitting up is my food, my fun, my fuel, miscellaneous stuff, my spending money, household stuff, the kids' pocket money. I'll also split up into the different weeks each thing that I'm saving for each month, and I could just put it in all at once, but for me, even before filming, like before anything, it just made it more fun. Like Ira is right, doing it weekly, it just makes you more interested in it, and I hope that's one of the reasons why I have been doing this for so long, because I've just enjoyed just the process of it, of every Wednesday I sit down and do this. So this is kind of like just like a me binder, or an essentials kind of binder. Well, maybe not an essentials, but stuff, money that comes in and out constantly. So I've got a hair and beauty one. My hair, I think I get a very good deal on my hair. So I pay £45 every 8 weeks, I'd say, for it cut and colouring. And then in between that, every 4 weeks, I just have it dyed, because it doesn't need cutting, but my greys, they grow so quick that I have to have it dyed every 4 weeks, because I'm only 32 and I don't fancy going around with very grey hair just yet. I'm definitely going to grow it all out grey eventually, but not just quite yet. So clothes, I put into this each month. Quite a lot of these are not full at the moment or done much with them. I am going to start putting little bits in them, but I still have some debt, which you'll see a little bit later. So at the moment I concentrate most of my money on that. Rounders, I play Rounders. It's £15 a month subscription for me to play, train, do games, everything like that, which is really good, because sometimes I could do it 3 times a week, but it's still the £15 a month. So it's how much you want to get out of it, really. Health, this is just for different stuff, in terms of like some medicated creams that I've got to use for my face. I like a little bit of like dermatitis just near my nose, so I get some cream. This is probably way too much information for a first video, but that's what I use that for anyway. Gifts, mostly kids' parties, because they have a way better social life than me, so I just end up topping that up, and then within a couple of weeks the kids have a party and it's gone. Fun, this is more just, I do have a fun envelope that I do every single day, but that I have every single day in my normal purse. This is just for anything bigger, anything like trips, stuff like that with the kids that I want to do. Socials, more with friends. And day trips, again, that's more where they're more expensive, like an Alton Towers, Sundown, Flamingo Land type of trip with the kids. So that is that binder. I've just thought, I've not brought my purse. You probably want to see that. I might... In my purse that I use, there is my food, my fuel, my fun, my spending, miscellaneous, I might have already said that, and household. So that's all I end up taking out, but you'll see that in the next video. So holiday, we have booked a holiday for next May, and I'm currently just saving that up. I use these placeholders. I can't remember who I bought the Etsy download link off, but I will put that in the description if I can figure out how to do it. If not, I will Google how to do it and then put it in the description. So I use these. I have here a stack of them that I just basically printed out and laminated, and they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So they're always there whenever I do my condensings. I think my next video will be a condensing actually, because that is the next thing that I would be doing for the end of July. I can't believe we're at the end of July. At least we're getting some nicer weather now though. Debt, oh, she is big, unfortunately. So this is the debt that I owe. I think it's 8,136. Don't quote me. And I've saved up quite a lot actually. So I'm over halfway now. So it'd be really nice that you guys get to share the other half of the journey with me, for me to being completely debt free. I got into a bit of debt once me and the kid's dad, my ex-husband, separated and got divorced. Just with all the divorce fees, it was so expensive. So and my parents helped me out a little bit, so I owe some money back, which is what I'm determined to pay back. Home, just in case anything goes wrong, you never know, but it could be the type of stuff that I take out of this. It's not emergency stuff. I have an emergency fund, which you'll see, but just stuff if I want a piece of decor. But to be honest, I need to stop buying decor. I basically need to stop going into Home Bargains, because I will buy anything that is in that shop. This is more now for if a light bulb goes and I need to buy a new light bulb, you know, like that sort of thing. It's like a little emergency, as in I need to go and get something. Garden. I have recently spent from this summer out of this. I bought planters and new plants and stuff like that. So she'll be just a little project for next year. RGM is my property maintenance company, which I'm going to start putting back into again in August. Recently just emptied this because I've had to pay my bill. So it's £90 every 6 months. So that's January to the 1st of July. And then it's like July through to January again, or December or something like that. I think it's the 1st of January I've got to pay. So this will be saving up £90 in the next 6 months. Registration, for my job I have to be registered with like a governing, like a body basically. So I have to pay, I think it's £120 every year for me to be able to do my job. So that's just slowly getting chipped away at. And then back to school, I've even just taken out of this today, but I took out of the £50 from the bank, just bought them new water bottles. But I have recently taken out of this quite a bit because I've bought all the uniform for next year. I bought it in the sales. And what else have I bought? No, I just need the jumpers and the school shoes. And I need to find out if they want school dinners next year. If not, I'll have to buy lunch boxes. But I have bought the water bottles. To be fair, I've been buying water bottles all year, it seems. With how many times they come out and they've lost them, or they've smashed them, or someone else has taken it home even though it has the name on it. So anyway, I'm ranting, but yeah. I'm forever buying water bottles. I basically need an envelope that says water bottles on. There, I'm done. So, oh dear. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. Maybe it's the coffee that's doing this to me, I don't really know. Anyway, this is birthdays, so they don't have the names on them. I will tell you which family member they are, but I just thought it's easier just to put the dates on them, just for privacy for my family and, you know, my children's names and stuff. So in here, I've got the 4th of August, which this is my sister, and it's her 30th this year. So I've gone a bit OTT. We don't normally spend this much on each other. We'll spend about £25 on each other. But for her 30th, I said that I'd give her £80 towards a tattoo that she was getting. So that is fully funded now. I just need to send it to her, but it's not until the 4th of August, so we're fine. Sorry guys, my camera went off, so hopefully it stays on, because this is the third time I've recorded this halfway through, because then it said my storage was full. So trial and error, we'll get there. So this is the envelope. 19th of August is my sister's fiance, so she is basically like my sister-in-law, so, or even though they're not married yet. So I've just put about £25 in for her, so this one's already fully funded. 10th of December is my eldest son, so Nehi will be the next one that we save up for. Then we've got the 16th of January, I know, 2 weeks before Christmas, and then 3 weeks after Christmas, 2 of my children's birthdays, so it's an expensive time. So she is the 16th of January, is my little girl, she's the youngest. And then my middle child, my second son, he is the 7th of March. So he's after my birthday, mine's in February. And then the 8th of March is my boyfriend. So he's just day after my son's. So that's that envelope. I feel like I need to check each time now just to make sure that either we're still recording or that my storage isn't full. I should just do it on my camera, but I think I'd need a new lens. Anyway, this is my favourite envelope. Not envelope. Binder. It's been a long one. It might not be for you guys. Well, it probably is. We're hearing me waffling on, but it's it'll definitely be more sped up in the video than what it's been trying to film this without. But anyway, still liking it. So this is the wildcard challenge. I've just completed this, and this one's from Budget with Ira. It's such a fun challenge to do, and I think I saved about £120 because you can kind of customise it to how you can afford to do it. And then I've just popped it in my emergency. That's what actually finished off my emergency fund. So I'm loving that one, and I will do it again. Christmas, I have been putting £100 a month away since January into my online pot and Monzo. So I've got £600 in there now, which I'm really happy about. And I've actually stuck to it as well. And I'm hoping by October, November time that I can start getting a few bits. Emergency fund, I have just completed this. Well, I say completed it. I've completed it to £1,000. And I have been trying to do this for so long. And I'm just thrilled that I've managed to do it. I get it up to a certain point and then it gets depleted because something comes up, or bills have to be paid or whatever. But either way, £1,000 finally in it now. I will be going through that in the cash condensing, so that can go back to the bank. Oh, let me just check again. Yeah, it's still recording. We're still good. Okay, so £5 challenge. I managed to finally get hold of something from Iris Budgets. She does these amazing Christmas binders, and I try and get one every single time, and I always miss the notification for one reason or another. But I managed to get my hands on once this £5 challenge, and I never thought to do it, but it's amazing how much that they rack up. Just saving you £5, how much money racks up with just saving you £5. So I do it a little bit different. I actually bank every month. So I do condense it and I do put it back in the bank. So this is what I've got saved up from, well, I'd say like a month and a half, which is pretty good going, but I am a £5 fiend now. Every time I've got a £5, I feel like I can't spend it because I want to put it in here. So yeah. So we'll condense that once we do it in the next video. And then this little sheet is from My Money Matters. It's 50p one. I might even get a £1 one because I really enjoy doing this. And all the coins are in there. I've already done it 3 times. It's, you know, this will be the 4th time. I'm near on £100 of saving up just 50p's. So it's amazing what you can do from just saving your change up, and it just really helps you towards the bigger goals, like your emergency fund that I've not been able to save up much. So then I'll just show you this. This is just where I collect my change. There's not that much because I am quite on top of bagging it, getting it ready for the next, taking it back to the bank. So we will go all through that in the next video. kind of like you're seeing what's to come, I guess. But I think that's why I wanted to do this introduction with you, just so that you knew what was happening really when you actually watch my videos, and how it ended up being this way and how I kind of do my process. So thanks so much for, if you're still here, thanks so much for getting to the end of this video and hearing me waffle on for the past, I don't even know how long now, probably going on 20 minutes. But I'm really excited if you can come back or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one when we do all the condensing for the month, and I do a sheet and I'll write down each category, a bit like Irish budgets. I did it in June as like a trial run, and I really enjoyed doing it. I like being accountable for where my money is. So I'll be doing that again in July. So I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye guys.